beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan, and here we try to do some lifestyle things. As you can probably tell from the title of the video, I am going to talk about my April favorites. I can't believe today actually is not March. Come on, Morgan. Today's actually May 1st, so probably by the time you guys are watching this, we're like a little bit into May. But April is over, and I'm going to talk about some things that I have been loving this past month. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have a few things in various categories. So I'm going to start actually with makeup. And if you guys don't know, I actually don't wear that much makeup, but I do have some of my like everyday essentials that I do wear, and if you guys actually want to see me do a kind of everyday makeup tutorial, I will do that for you. But first off, we're gonna start with mascara. This is, let me see, can we get, and it won't focus, probably won't focus, but maybe I'll do a B-roll. But this is my favorite mascara. It's the They're Real by Benefits mascara, and right currently I'm wearing I have eyelash extensions, but when I don't, this mascara literally makes it look like you have extensions or whatever. It's incredible, and honestly my favorite mascara that I think I've had in a long time is incredible. But yeah. So the next thing I love is actually the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is like the compact size, and it is in the color Hustler Baby. Oh, this is cute. So it's the gold color. You can't see that at all. And this just gives me that beautiful natural glow that every girl needs, and it's perfect. But yeah, highlighter, probably if I'm doing makeup, this is an essential. And then finally in the makeup arena is this kabuki brush. Blah, that's a tongue twister. It's actually by Tarte. Okay, funny story about this brush. I went on a hunt to find this. Every Ulta and Sephora was sold out of this brush for the longest. And I needed it for my powder foundation that I use, because the other brush I had, the powder was just not going in my face. But like, this works miracles. It's by Tarte, incredible. It is like a little pricey for a brush. It's like $25, but honestly, it's perfect. You can travel with it. You can go wherever. I absolutely love this. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to skincare. And the first thing I have been loving is actually, this is rose water. And rose water has a lot of benefits. It helps with soothing your skin, making sure that it like gets rid of pimples. It's kind of, I use this as a toner, and I use it literally every time I wash my face. It's absolutely perfect. I got this from TJ Maxx for $8, $7.99 literally says it. I know rose water has been like a hype in the beauty community and just in the skincare community, and I understand why. Next, actually this is a new I started using this kind of late in April, but it's the Just to Clarify Jelly Face Mask by Lush. And I actually started going back to Lush when I wanted to live a little bit more sustainably, so I kind of wanted to decrease the amount of plastic I was using. Unfortunately, Lush, their face masks, they actually put them in these plastic jars, which you try to avoid plastic, but honestly, if it's hard plastic, you can get more use out of them. But this face mask, I use probably once every, or like maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, so like every other day, and it feels so great. Next is in the sustainability arena. So like I said earlier, I've been trying to decrease my carbon footprint on the world. And I discovered a few things that I absolutely love. And the first is actually a bamboo toothbrush. They come in packets like this. I bought this off of Amazon. They come in a pack of 4. And I know it sounds crazy, but they're just like, it's just a toothbrush. But I've actually been really loving this because I don't feel bad about throwing it away, or like, because you can recycle these. And it just helped decrease your carbon footprint. It's a super easy switch for anyone who is looking to decrease their carbon footprint. Like, this is probably, your toothbrush is probably the first thing that you could like easily switch over. And next in sustainability has actually been metal straws. I actually, the place that I work, someone brought in metal straws, but honestly, these have been great. I don't know if like maybe I'm making it up or whatever, but metal straws actually make your drinks taste better, in my opinion. Like iced coffee, I've gotten the same iced coffee for years from Starbucks, and it tastes so much better when I use a metal straw versus a plastic one, and I can't tell you why. But honestly, I absolutely been loving metal straws. I take this packet with me everywhere. I just throw it in my purse and keep it pushing. It has a cleaning thing in it, and I just rock out with this. It's so great. Another super easy switch for people if they want to decrease their carbon footprint. Metal straw is probably one of the first things you can change. Okay, next are kind of miscellaneous things. The first is actually my Hydro Flask. Now, I feel like the Hydro Flasks are like a cult favorite, especially amongst college kids. I love this thing. I just went ahead and bought it. It was expensive, but I saved up. I've been wanting a Hydro Flask for a super long time. So worth it. I've noticed that I drink a lot more water now, and then also because, what did I say, reusable, it's metal, you know, keeping the environment clean. And I decided to go with the, what is it called, the sports cap. So like, it's actually like a, what do you call these things? I don't know. Like you pull it open instead of like the normal twist off, but it's just water. But this is great. I've loved this. Love this, love this, love this. Woo! Next, I have actually been loving beets. Now I've had my beets for a really long time. And I not recently, actually maybe like a year ago, bought headphone covers for them. And I get so many compliments. Like, I don't think there's been a day where I've worn my beats that I haven't gotten a compliment from the beat like covers. I bought this from Beat Kicks off of Instagram. Absolutely love them. They keep my earphones clean, and I mean, I work out in these, so like it gets sweaty and nasty and disgusting, but these are super easy to clean. You just throw them in the wash with whatever colors you have, and you're good to go. So I've been loving my beat covers, and the beats been great. Keeps me energized while I'm working out. Okay, finally, in things that I have been loving is this candle. Now this is from what is it, Bath and Body Works, and this is the Georgia Peach candle. Now when I say it smells exactly like a peach, oh my goodness, this smells incredible. I mean, I love not Bath and Body Works, oh yes, Bath and Body Works candles, but when I say this is probably my all-time favorite candle so far, without a doubt, I wouldn't say, like, I burn this almost every night and my room smells absolutely incredible. One of my favorite candles of all time. Absolutely love it. Oh god, let's not break the candle. Now, moving on to some things that I've been trying to do this past month, whether it be bettering myself in some way, shape, or form, like growing, education-wise, whatever. I've decided that I want to read more, and I know I'm gonna get yelled at from this, but actually I am reading the Harry Potter series. I haven't read this yet before, or I haven't read this before. I know everyone is going to hate me on the internet, and that's okay. I was rebellious and refused to read it because I thought it was too mainstream. But now I'm going back and reading it. Honestly, it's incredible. I read maybe a chapter or two every night, or I try to read a chapter or two every night. Absolutely been loving it. Reading, so good for you, and it helps calm you down at night, helps you go to sleep. Good, good, good. And the final thing that I want to talk about are some tips. Well, really just one tip that I have learned this past month. As I'm starting to transition from undergraduate to graduate school, I'm going to be graduating literally next weekend. Whoop, whoop. I am starting to look into work and just different things, and probably the biggest tip that I've learned this month is that it's all about who you know. And so networking is probably the biggest skill that you can learn. Maybe arguably the biggest skill that you can learn whilst in college. Networking. This guy that I intern with, he knows people just from working in different areas, and they have connected him to high up people in politics and just different things like that. And because I know him, I've been able to meet other people high up in politics, which is a field that I want to get into. So probably my biggest tip of the month, and something that I think everyone should work on, is networking, and know that it's all about who you know. Yes, get your skills, make sure that your resume is tip-top shape, but also put yourself out there and be willing to share your knowledge and share what you've learned, and be social and talk to people. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more of me. Until next time, mwah, bye!